Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. And so now we're on a huge letdown because we're on 301.
Oh, 301.
All right, so I just got back from Charleston, South Carolina. I hadn't heard of this until our buddy Nathan told me you need to go get this bottle. This is Coast Brewing. This is bourbon barrel aged Blackbeerd Imperial Stout 9.3% beer. It's getting 2016 vintage. It's getting big numbers, and it was just released, and so we thought it'd be fun to try a new brew we haven't reviewed before. So let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
Pitch black. Little khaki tan head, quarter finger, dissipating, holds the glass pretty well. It's the nose.
Looks a little thin on the edge.
Yeah, it poured thin. You guys can see that. But roasty.
I get
roasty malt.
I was going to say I get some barrel character, maybe a hint of vanilla.
Hint of vanilla.
Really
hint of vanilla.
Digging for
mostly roasty malts.
Right. Yeah, I would agree.
Smells good. A little bit of chocolate, bitter chocolate.
Yeah, it smells like it's going to be a Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah, it does. It smells bitter. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, not quite as bitter as I thought. It's kind of like this chewy chocolate.
So I get bitterness up front.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I got more of this like sweet, chewy chocolate, foamy, like vanilla chocolate, like chocolate milk.
I get that more on the second sip, but I still get. Did you say the IBUs? Did it give you the IBUs? I'm still getting a lot of bitterness.
It's there, definitely compared to what we just did.
Right.
I agree, but this doesn't overwhelm me like a lot of.
No, it's not. You're right. It's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't want to give that impression.
But definitely compared to what we just had.
Right.
Those beers we just had.
Right. Those. Yeah, they were much sweeter.
Yes, I agree 100% on that. But so I should I've said this, and I think I always say I should preface this. I should stop saying that. But when it gets overly roasty bitter, like I will just kind of be like, yeah, it's okay, you know. This it's there, but I still really like this.
Okay.
I'll just come out and say I still really like the creamy chocolate that I get there. I mean, the bitterness is definitely there compared to what we've had, but doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me either. But yeah, I would agree. To me, this is more of the typical Russian Imperial Stout.
Barrel aged, because it's a little sweeter to me.
Darkness didn't even taste like a Russian Imperial Stout at all.
No.
This is more like a Russian Imperial Stout.
This does. So. This tastes like a classic example of a barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout. I get bittersweet chocolate. I get vanilla from the barrels.
Right.
I get it. I'm getting the IBUs. I'm getting all the major characters. This is hitting it. I mean, this is maybe a hint thin, you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still a little thin. 9.3, which is a little on the lower end for a barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout.
More vanilla on that one too. Like, I'm digging this.
But as far as your style, I mean, I prefer the sweeter styles.
Not quite as sweet as what
than this, but I mean, I still like it. It's still very good, and I think of the Russian Imperial Stouts I've had, the ones that were true to style, this is one of the better ones I think I've had. I think I'm close. I'm between like a 4.33, 4.5. Probably
really?
4.33.
I was gonna say this will be a fun game to do at one point because we should guess what each other person's gonna rank. Because I thought you were gonna say 4.25, and I was gonna go 4.33.
Okay.
And so you went higher than I thought you were. I'm gonna go 4.33. But I from what you were describing, I was like, oh, he said 4.25. I knew you were.
Well, I just really love. I mean, the barrel-aged darkness. That was one of my. That's really my style. I love that style.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite beers. But you have to ignore the fact that it's called a Russian Imperial Stout because that's not what it is. This is a Russian Imperial Stout.
It does, yeah. It's true to style. I agree.
And so I almost gave it a 4.5 because of that, because I think this is much more true to style.
Yeah, if you could brew this, you'd be
I'd be super happy.
You'd be happy, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't have to buy it. I wouldn't have to wait for you to buy it.
Or Nathan to tell me to buy it.
Or Nathan to tell you to buy
it. And tell me where to buy it. Twice.
No, this is really good.
No, this is good. So yeah, I'm going to go 4.33.
I'm sticking with that. 4.33.
Yeah, this is a good one. So when I was down there, by the way, Coast does great IPAs too. I had Hop Art, which is a dank West Coast style, really good. And I had Dead Arm, which kind of is the same, a little more East Coast style, both really good. This is a great brewery. Charleston, shout out. It was a fun time. Try Coast. Anything else?
No.
As always, if you can't the brew you love the brew you have. Thanks.